On a quiet Friday night in Edmonton, Alberta, a routine cash run turned into a bloodbath. In one of the most shocking crimes in Canadian history, a 21-year-old armored car guard turned on his colleagues, leaving 3 dead and 1 critically injured. This is the chilling story of Travis Baumgartner and the University of Alberta shooting. Travis Baumgartner was just 21 years old, a young, seemingly normal man working as a security guard for G4S Cash Solutions. Growing up in Sherwood Park, a suburb of Edmonton, Baumgartner was described as quiet and introverted. However, behind closed doors, friends and acquaintances noticed his growing obsession with money and firearms. He worked as an armored car guard, a job that required trust and discipline. But on June 15, 2012, that trust would be shattered forever. It was just after midnight at the University of Alberta's Hub Mall. Baumgartner and 4 other guards were replenishing cash in the ATMs when chaos erupted. Out of nowhere, Baumgartner pulled out his handgun and began shooting his co-workers. Brian Elisich, Eddie Rajano, and Michelle Shigelski were killed instantly. The 4th guard, Matthew Schumann, was critically injured, but would eventually survive. Baumgartner, meanwhile, made off with the cash and the armored truck, leaving his co-workers lying in pools of blood. Baumgartner immediately became Canada's most wanted fugitive. Authorities launched a nationwide manhunt, warning the public that Baumgartner was armed and extremely dangerous. He drove his Ford F-150 pickup truck across provincial borders, evading police for nearly 36 hours. His mother, who worked for G4S as well, publicly pleaded for him to turn himself in. Baumgartner had taken his mother's license plate and swapped it with his own, hoping to avoid detection. On June 16, 2012, U.S. border officials at the Lyndon-Washington crossing noticed Baumgartner's truck. He was attempting to cross the border with over $330,000 in cash stashed inside his vehicle. Baumgartner was arrested without incident and handed over to Canadian authorities. During his arrest, he reportedly seemed emotionless and calm, as if he didn't grasp the gravity of his actions. In September 2013, Travis Baumgartner pleaded guilty to 1 count of first-degree murder, 2 counts of second-degree murder, and 1 count of attempted murder. He showed little emotion throughout the court proceedings, apologizing briefly to the families of his victims. The judge sentenced him to life in prison without the possibility of parole for 40 years, the longest sentence handed down since Canada abolished the death penalty in 1976. The sentence shocked many Canadians as it marked a shift in how the judicial system handled mass killings. Baumgartner's actions were described by the judge as cold, calculated, and callous. Baumgartner's crime left the community shattered. The University of Alberta Hub Mall, once a vibrant hub for students, became a somber reminder of that fateful night. Survivor Matthew Schumann, despite enduring critical injuries, bravely faced the long road to recovery. He later spoke publicly, expressing gratitude for his survival but immense sorrow for his fallen colleagues. T4S made several changes to their security protocols, including better vetting and psychological evaluations for guards. Baumgartner's actions continue to haunt Edmonton, a city that still mourns the lives lost that night. Travis Baumgartner's story is a brutal reminder of how trust can be shattered in an instant. What drove a young man to betray his colleagues so violently? Was it greed, resentment, or something darker within? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more true crime stories.